Well, howdy everybody with the Inner Room School of Spirituality. I'm just doing kind of a quick uh, quick video here on my laptop. So this is not with our fancy cameras and lighting and everything. So this is just kind of down and dirty. But I want to thank you for signing up. I want to say thank you for a few things. I want to thank Larry LaFawn for helping to moderate the discussion board and giving us help with some content and outlines. Larry is a professor in Illinois and with one of the universities over there in Illinois. He's a linguist. He's used to be a pastor, and he's a lay theologian now, and he is a wonderful, wonderful community member of the Brothers and Sisters of Charity Domestic, which means they live in their own homes. I want to thank Mike Zabrocki because Mike does the editing of the programs for the school, and he does all the behind-the-work technical activity. Without Mike, I simply couldn't make this happen. And Sister Mary Kiera, elder here at the Hermitage at the monastery, she's a consecrated sister and a little bit of a genius, so she goes through and helps through with my outlines as well. What I'm kind of posting about today is I really need your help. We're doing pretty good with the school. We're getting registrations. They're inching along, but we're not where we need to be to really make this thing cost effective. And when I talk about cost, it's not just money. It's really the amount of time we have to put into it and the amount of energy we have to put into it. So economically, it's doing all right. We're fine. But in order for this to offset the work that I do out on the road, and I need to be able to bring in also more money into the monastic community. It's not for me, it's to keep the monastery running and to keep all the balls in the air. I live in a little two-room hermitage, so I'm not getting rich off of anything. So anyhow, we need your help. Can you really get out there in your circle of friends and your circle of influence and personally talk to people about the school and go on social media, go on Twitter, go on Facebook, and put some links up, getting people into the school? We would really, really appreciate it. And I really want to see this thing get off to a grand start in a few weeks. We have all the programs ready to go. We have about 45 programs, 45 weeks. They're already done, and so next year is that's going to happen. But we really want to do this for longer. We would like to make it work for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, depending upon how long God has in His will for it. So please help get the word out. Thank you, everybody, and I'm so glad you're going to come into my inner room with me, and I'm glad you let me into your inner room as well. And I love you. So always remember, all things are possible with God.